This is the moment you've been waiting for. Jujutsu Kaisen fans, get ready to relive some of the wildest battles in anime. This show has no shortage of insane fights that get more intense with every scene, blending dark sorcery with some jaw-dropping combat moves. From Gojo's insane power flexes to Yuji's relentless energy, each battle brings unique twists, epic visuals, and pure adrenaline. We will be ranking this list according to Ranker, a poll that was done online for fans to vote on which of the fights they love most. This is not by rank, but just a list of the best fights in the whole series. Let me know what you think at the end if you agree with this list. Coming up with this first fight of Itadori vs Choso, happening during the Shibuya arc, is packed with epic fights, and Yuji's showdown with Choso is one of the highlights. At first, Yuji seems to dominate with his strength, but Choso's blood manipulation technique flips the script. Choso manages to outmatch Yuji's combat skills by hardening his own blood as a defense. After a brutal back and forth, Choso comes out on top, but he's left with a bizarre vision of him and Yuji as brothers, playing together. A hint that there's more to their connection. Next up is this fight of Itadori and Todo vs Mahito. After seeing his friends suffer in the Shibuya incident, Yuji is pushed to his breaking point, and Mahito seizes the moment to pummel him. But right when things seem grim, Yuji's besto friendo, Aoi Todo, steps in with his boogie woogie technique, creating some space to remind Yuji that their friend's spirit stay alive as long as they keep fighting. These two go head to head with Mahito, making it a real challenge for him. Todo's skill at swapping positions keep Mahito off balance, and even with domain expansion and idol transfiguration, the curse spirit can't keep up. Todo's final move, a fake out that tricks Mahito into expecting a switch, leaves the perfect opening for Yuji to land a Black Flash and secure the win. Besides, this duo will always be fun to watch. Birds of the same feather flock together. Another one is from Yuta vs Geto. Geto needs a serious power boost to achieve his goal of wiping out all non-sorcerers, and he set his sights on Rika, an insanely powerful curse bound to Yuta Okotsu, to harness Rika's strength, though Geto has one major obstacle, taking down Yuta. Yuta might not fully grasp Geto's plans, but he's determined not to lose, especially after seeing his friends removed. In a heartfelt move, Yuta declares his undying love to Rika, pledging to be with her forever if she gives him every bit of her power. Fueled by this vow, he unleashes a massive energy blast that not only wipes out Geto, but also shatters the vengeful spirit, Tamano no Mae incarnate, and obliterates Geto's maximum Uzumaki technique made from thousands of curses. Whether you love him or hate him, any fight with the king of curses, Sukuna, is entertainment. Add in Mahoraga, one of Jujutsu Kaisen's strongest Shikigami, and you're in for a real spectacle. While Sukuna's fights often involve him overpowering his opponents, his showdown with Mahoraga was a rare moment of struggle, making it so satisfying to watch. The artist went all out, capturing the intense power of both fighters. Mahoraga's ability to adapt to Sukuna's attacks creates an explosive back and forth that leaves Shibuya in ruins. And when Sukuna unleashes his domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine, fans are treated to a breathtaking finish, securing the battle as one of the best in JJK. This is a battle between two hot men. Gojo Satoru's reputation as one of the strongest sorcerers stands strong, even when he was just a teenager. So when someone manages to catch him off guard and actually put up a solid fight, you know they're seriously powerful. Enter Toji Fushiguro. When he ambushes Gojo, right as the Star Plasma Vessel's escort team arrives at Tokyo Jujutsu High, things take a wild turn. Without any cursed energy to track, Toji is practically invisible to Gojo, ending the fight almost as soon as it began. In mere minutes, Toji lands lethal blows, slicing right through Gojo and securing his victory with nothing but raw physical skill. When Hanami crashes the school competition, turning it into a survival game, Todo and Yuji team up to take him down. With Hanami attacking through deadly cursed plants, Todo uses his boogie woogie technique to swap places with his target, throwing Hanami off balance while he and Yuji hit with perfectly timed punches, kicks, and Black Flash strikes. At first, Yuji thought Todo was a bit odd, but now he knows he can count on him when the fight gets serious. At this moment, the bond between these men was formed, and Todo was sure he's gonna have Itadori as his best friend forever. Fueled by rage after Mahito heartlessly kills Junpei right before him, Yuji tries to take him down but quickly finds himself outmatched. When things look grim, Nanami arrives, saving Yuji and teaming up to face Mahito's relentless transformations and traps. To make things worse, they're haunted by the twisted forms of Mahito's victims, who beg Yuji to end their suffering, leaving him shaken and struggling to focus. In the end, it isn't Yuji or Nanami who makes Mahito retreat. It's Sukuna, who punishes Mahito for daring to mess with his soul, sending the curse fleeing into the sewers. Sukuna is one of the most dangerous curses in history. Still, when he first shows up in the body of an untrained teenager, he's at a serious disadvantage, especially facing off against Satoru Goju, one of the strongest sorcerers around. Goju dodges any real damage until Yuji manages to regain control, and he showcases his impressive, agile fighting style in the process. Even with a horde of dangerous curses, Gojo has to zero in on Miguel, one of Geto's top subordinates. Miguel fights with a special braided rope infused with cursed energy, a family heirloom that took decades to create. This rope can cut off others' access to cursed energy, but it wears down as he uses it. In their battle, Miguel unleashes the entire rope against Gojo. Though Gojo ultimately comes out on top, he faces a real challenge, and given how powerful Gojo is, that's impressive. Jujutsu High, first year Megumi Fushiguro, gets a shot at redemption in an intense rematch against a special grade cursed spirit holding one of Sukuna's infamous fingers. After his first encounter ended in a retreat, Megumi comes prepared this time. Showing off his sharp tactics, he uses Divine Dog Totality to defend off attacks and then goes all in with his domain expansion, Shadow Chimera Garden, to finally overpower and exorcise the Finger Bearer, claiming a well-earned victory. Catching Satoru Gojo off guard? Not easy. Right before his epic showdown with a special grade cursed spirit Jogo, Gojo seems to know exactly what's about to go down. While on his way to meet Ijichi, he tells his assistant to drive ahead, leaving him alone in the dark and ready for action. Jogo attacks, trying to crush Gojo right then and there, but Gojo just dodges him with ease. What follows is a mind-blowing display of Gojo's power, especially his limitless technique, which makes him practically untouchable. In the intense death painting arc, Yuji and Nobara face off against Esso and Kechizu in one of Jujutsu Kaisen's most emotional fights. Their mission is to take down the cursed death painting wombs, but seeing the bond between the brothers adds a layer of difficulty for both Yuji and Nobara. Nobara's clever use of her resonance technique reflects Esso's decay back onto the brothers, shifting the battle in favor of the sorcerers. After the dust settles, Yuji and Nobara take a moment to process the fight, with Nobara confronting the reality of having to take a life for the first time. After their last showdown, Toji stabbed Gojo right through the throat, claiming he'd finish off the young sorcerer and succeeded in assassinating Riku Amanai. But Gojo isn't done yet. He reappears, standing tall and grinning, revealing he used a reverse curse technique to survive. Seeing Gojo alive fires up Toji's pride, and he can't resist taking him on again. This time though, Gojo has everything he needs to turn the tables. Recognizing Toji's Zenin clan background and his knowledge of the Gojo family's techniques, Gojo unleashes a rare deadly move, Hollow Purple. The powerful attack punches a hole through Toji, ending the fight with Gojo as the clear victor. After taking down Gojo and killing Riku, Toji Fushiguro faces off against Suguro Geto, showing once again why he's known as the Sorcerer Killer. Geto launches his Rainbow Dragon at Toji, but Toji slices through it with his curse tool as if it's nothing. Even when he's trapped inside a domain and facing an imaginary vengeful spirit, Toji takes it down without breaking a sweat. Geto tries to catch him off guard by appearing from behind, but Toji barely flinches. With a quick slash, he takes down both opponents, casually kicks Geto's unconscious body aside, and walks away undefeated. This is a bonus and a shout out to the creator of Bleach, who mentioned that his favorite fight of Jujutsu Kaisen was when Maki fought all of the Zenin clan. Just before the Culling Game arc, Kubo's favorite fight in Jujutsu Kaisen is a big one for manga readers. Right after the Shibuya incident, Maki is left with brutal injuries, and she chooses to unlock her true power by confronting her own family. In chapters 148 to 150, Maki sets out on a path of vengeance, tearing through the members of her clan to reach her full potential. This intense moment is a turning point for her character and shows just how fierce Maki can be. Kubo praises the scene. The flow leading up to the fight with Naoya is exhilarating and perfect. This is what it means to be in the flow of a writer's stroke. That's it for the Jujutsu Kaisen and its famous fights. If you enjoyed this recap, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments what anime you'd like for us to cover next. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified when our next video drops. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Anigo, anime recaps on the go.